By its name, you would expect this week's pet to look like a panda bear, but this girl is buff,
buff colored.
Buff colored, yeah. Well, this is Catherine Klein, who's here to visit with us today, and this is this week's Thursday's pet.
Absolutely.
Pandy, right?
Yes, this is Pandy. She's a little bit big, but she's still a kitten, and she is a female, a wonderful cuddly companion. She's been cuddling me just while we've been sitting here, and she's ready for a home.
You know, it's funny, when we were off camera, she was so docile and hanging on your shoulder. All of a sudden, the lights are on, the camera's up, and she's ready to get a little active.
Oh, but she's been cuddly and she's been purring, and there's many more like her at the shelter.
How often if you're comparing dogs and cats, what's the difference in adoption rate? Do you know?
Actually, I think that our community embraces both of the pets pretty much equally. And of course, this is spring, and spring is sprung. So we have a lot of kittens, and also we've been very successful because of our community reaching out and listening and to the needs of the shelter. We've had lots of adoptions, so pretty equal lately. Yeah, and we need a lot more.
Right, and now you can see how Pandy's kind of settled down and
oh
enjoying.
No, she'd be a wonderful companion cat, because I met her today, and I've been out and seen her, and she's just precious. She's a good pet, good cat. And really, the adoption fees for cats at the shelter are about $90, but that's a wonderful value. $115 for dogs, and a super value considering it's all of their vaccinations, all of the medical needs that they needed, you know, to be met when they were at the shelter, and also a well pet visit. So when you leave, you're taking home a perfectly healthy animal that's ready to be part of your family.
Yeah, when you break it down like that, when you're including shots and all that stuff, I mean, it is a very good bargain. Yeah, you're getting a great pet.
Right, and you know that they're healthy for you or your children, whether it be a dog or a cat.
I know. How about last week's pet? Good news?
Yes, good news. Adopted. Samson was adopted and found a forever home. And I know this week I think we have a pet that is missing. Fred, 5-year-old Chihuahua. He is not neutered, and he was last seen at 445 Adams in Beaumont. So if anyone has any information from that, they can call the Humane Society and let us know, because we need to get Fred home.
Okay, do you know the number of the Humane Society off the top of your head? Or is that
you know what? I do not. I do not know the number off the top of my head, but you can call the station as well.
All right, how often do we get the missing dogs and cats like that, and people step forward? Is that kind of a common thing that we...
I have been able and been blessed to be able to come and be on the show to kind of help the pets and the furry friends of Southeast Texas, and all of the animals that we have promoted or mentioned, people have stepped up, and most of them have found their homes, and their families have found them, so that's what's so important. We've got lots of events, too, coming up. Pet adoption, March 15th and 22nd, 11 to 4. And that's going to be at PetSmart. And come on out and pick your forever friend. There's also some things coming up in June. There's a Bringing Back the Memories car show, June 7th, 8 to 3 at the Civic Center. So that's another event. Be fun to be on the schedule.
I may go down and see that.
Oh, it'd be fun.
Yeah.
And maybe you can benefit the Humane Society in the meantime.
If I didn't have so much of a dog and a Pomeranian, then I would really be interested in that. But
Pandy might be your forever friend.
That Pomeranian is like a Great Dane with her personality.
Well, Pandy's going to go home with someone. Could be a St. Patrick's Day present.
Pandy loves you.
I know. We might be going home.
All right, Catherine. Thanks so much.